Hello, everyone. Today, we will continue learning the course Automotive Assembly and Adjustment Technology. Project 4, Interior Trim Assembly and Adjustment. Section 4, Assembly Training at Typical Stations of Secondary Interior Trim. During the training, assembly specifications must be strictly followed. We should wear personal protective equipment correctly, enhance safety awareness, and develop good 7S working habits. Common safety hazard points in the secondary interior trim production line. During various fluid filling operations, liquid leakage may occur. Brake fluid is corrosive. Refrigerant has strong freezing properties. Fuel is highly flammable. All of these are major hazard sources. Any violation should be advised against and stopped in time. When installing heavy parts, such as seats and tires, movement during installation poses significant safety risks. There is a risk of accidental deployment during airbag installation. Therefore, extra caution is required. The filling equipment used in the secondary interior trim production line mainly includes brake fluid filling equipment, refrigerant charging equipment, coolant filling equipment, and windshield washer fluid filling equipment, fuel filling equipment, and others. Each type of equipment must be operated in accordance with operating specifications. Otherwise, hazards may occur. The quality control points and safety control points for secondary interior trim include the following. First, when installing doors and connecting hinges, avoid collision between the door and the automobile body. Prevent scratches to the paint and damage to the body panels. When using the door fixture, ensure that the air pressure is maintained between 0.3 and 0.6 megapascal, and check the condition of the suction cups. Prevent the door from falling off. Check whether the operator is injured. Second, when installing the steering wheel, the center mark on the steering wheel must align with the scale line on the steering column. The position deviation must not exceed 2 degrees 6 minutes. For the operation demo, please watch the video on the Chaoxing Shushitong platform installing the steering wheel. Third, when installing airbag, do not apply excessive force. Before operation, discharge static electricity by touching a metal object. For the operation demo, please watch the learning platform video installing the airbag. Fourth, mounting tires. Before installation, check whether the tires have the 3C mark. Make sure all 4 tires are the same model, and avoid incorrect installation. When tightening the wheels, the metric socket must fully engage the bolt. This prevents bolt damage and out-of-spec torque. When transferring and installing the tires, be careful to avoid crushing your feet. Fifth, brake fluid filling. The filling volume is 650 plus or minus 200 milliliters. If the moisture content reading is 0.15%, 0.2%, contact maintenance. If it exceeds 0.2%, filling is prohibited. Brake fluid is highly corrosive. Avoid skin contact during filling. Sixth, refrigerant charging. After charging, if liquid drips, wipe it off immediately. To prevent corrosion, refrigerant has strong freezing properties, which can quickly cause frostbite. Therefore, appropriate personal protective equipment must be worn during charging. Seventh, coolant filling. Ensure the nozzle is correctly positioned to avoid vacuum extraction failure, which could result in filling failure. The filling volume is 7,000 plus or minus 2,000 milliliters. The freezing point must be between 35 degrees Celsius and 40 degrees Celsius. If it does not meet the requirement, filling is prohibited. Wear safety goggles during filling to prevent coolant from splashing into the eyes. Eighth, windshield washer fluid filling. Ensure the nozzle is correctly positioned to prevent the filling nozzle from coming off. Control the filling volume between 900 and 1,100 milliliters. The concentration of windshield washer fluid should be adjusted according to the season. In spring, it should be 50% to 60%. In winter, it should be 57% to 62%. If the concentration does not meet the standard, filling is prohibited. Wear safety goggles during filling to prevent washer fluid from splashing into the eyes. Other key steps should be learned independently based on actual conditions. Before hands-on operation at the typical secondary interior trim stations. First, carry out grouping and task assignment as shown in the table. Then, on the actual automobile and its body, conduct the training according to the previously introduced process flow steps, and complete the training implementation record form as required. After completing the operations, conduct self-evaluation and peer evaluation online based on the checklist. This includes skills and professional conduct demonstrated during task execution. Finally, based on your own operating process, carry out group discussions. Analyze and summarize each task, and complete the online extended assignment. Thank you for watching.